Let it breathe, flame. I'm giving steam. Dirty Mike the Fiend, we can put you on a team. You know, true story. We on the road to glory. Rag the riches from the soccer pitches, kicking this you want it. Come on.
For cheap, safe, and reliable coin servers, head on over to FIFACoinZone.com and make sure to use Dirty at checkout. Get you that good extra discount. And wait, do you need games? Do you need codes? G2A has the total hookup. Dirty will also get you that extra discount. Yo, what's happening, my beautiful people? My name is D Mike, and I'm in a great mood. I just got back from Dallas, where Jessie was an incredible host. You guys should know who that is. She's got over 1 million subscribers, the only woman involved in FIFA. And Japes flew in from Chicago. You're going to see content flying up this weekend, and maybe a little bit next week. But you ever get that positivity, that good vibe, and you come back and you're feeling motivated? I have so many different content concepts leading up to FIFA 17. And if you want to see more of this road to glory, just drop a thumbs up. That's it. I want to finish it before we go into FIFA 17. And by finish, we got to get to Division 1. We got to win the title. Remember, I'm using a different squad in every single episode in this series going forward. So we're trying out all sorts of different teams. Right now, I would say you need to keep it under 100K, but that's the only restriction. Anything is good money. I'll try any formation. Let me catch you up on why I haven't uploaded this series in 3 or 4 weeks. So I recorded an episode like normal. I believe I had 2 draws, 2 wins in that episode. I was ready to rock and roll. Got into the editing room. Elgato footage was corrupt. And that discouraged me so much in the series because with a road to glory, I want to bring you episode on episode. It needs to have an order. It is a playlist. It's a series. Before we jump into this, let's look at the squad. You guys presented a hybrid that I have never used or thought to use. 2 Team of the Season players that I've never included in a squad. You have Big Bruno up top. Fornaroli, I believe is how you pronunciate his name. And then I think the center attacking mid is Moy. I don't have big expectations going into this. I'm just going to keep it simple. I don't have big expectations. I've always got love for Balassi, and I believe the defense is going to be alright. Muslera in net. We're going to keep some clean sheets. Well, that's what I'm planning on doing. But let's get into the matches without further ado. Bada bing, bada boom! As we're bumping and jumping, and we're going to use and abuse that catalog. Every single installment of FIFA, any Ultimate Team, please use the catalog. You've got kits, you've got balls, you've got coin upgrades. Some of the more obvious ones people pick up, but folks, you forget about free coins, and it's very valuable at the beginning of FIFA especially. And I'm actually going to throw some of these up on the transfer list. Believe it or not, they do sell from time to time. If you've got a fly kit, I don't know why, but people don't use the catalog and they're buy it for 150, 200 coins. Worst case scenario, quick sell them. Everything counts. It all counts. As we're heading into match numero uno, he's got a little bit of some Mexican hybrid action going down. And something that I wanted to bring up is my fatal match. So you guys saw me beat Yashik. I can't speak today. The Russian or the Ukraine pro, excuse me. As we're on the counterattack. Ooh, that was nice. That was some sexual action. Can we put it in? Oh, and we're deflection. At halftime, not a lot of action. But my next opponent is Bruce Grannec, who's arguably the most successful FIFA pro of all time. He's French. And he has won, I believe it's 3 FIFA Interactive World Cups. He's won a World Championship in Pro Evolution Soccer. Very prestigious opponent. He's not playing competitive nearly as much these days. But what's happening is that he's out of town on holiday. So I'm not sure if that means we're going to wait, if I'm going to get a forfeit into the next round. I want to play the game. I can tell you that right now. I know you guys love the Fatal series as we bang down the post, and that was a crazy bicycle attempt. But I'm waiting. I need to get the final verdict from Gorilla and Bateson. It's kind of their series, but I wanted to keep you guys informed as you see a lovely Berber spin and the ball roll of dreams. You slide, don't confide, and we're up 2-0. That's going to put that GG. The ball roll plus the near post finish this year is extremely overpowered, and that's where I wanted to start. I wanted to bring up the skill moves that are going to carry over every single installment of FIFA. My opponent started messing around with the goalkeeper. We had a third at the end of the match, but that's a consolation. It doesn't change the result. It's not a consolation, excuse me. It's just an extra goal that's not that relevant. A consolation goal would be for him if it was a 2-1. What are you talking about, Mike? Work on your vocab today. Our next opponent is a 4-2-3-1 Aguero up top. That's always dangerous. We're ball rolling and should have went near post. So skill moves that carry over and check the build up. That means I put together something I think is good money, a good mix of everything all in one segment of play. God, that ball is beautiful. And on the near post, side footed volley, I could accept that. So you're looking at the pace control as one of those skills that carries over in every FIFA installment. They also call it the face-up dribble. It's where you're using the LT and the RT. You've got the ball roll, which has been relevant in every single installment of FIFA since they introduced that skill. In my opinion, it's always been a relevant skill. The fake shot / scoop turn, relevant as we get a rage quit. Oh man, we're stuttering a little bit today. That's not like me. Trying to get back to the bread and butter, the mashed potatoes and gravy, the biscuits and honey with these post comms. I'm not going to do too many of these. I still got live content always coming out. I actually have a great idea. It's outstanding for FIFA 17. Something to mix it up with my Road to Glory. I think you guys are going to love it. I really do. I think you're going to love it. Look at Muslera. You're going to make a save for me, my brother? Oh, of course he is. You can count on the drag back being good. And something tells me the step over or the body feint is going to be relevant in FIFA 17. This year you have the reverse feint, I believe is the correct title for the skill. That is extremely valuable. You're going to see one in this video. I don't want to foreshadow too much, but I know that I put one into motion as we're reaching. Oh, he's reaching and I'm teaching, excuse me. The best time to use the Burba or the advanced spin, if you guys were unsure, as we get a piece of junk goal. That guy must be a little bit salty. I could understand. This is all happening in Division 3, I believe. We're going to double check at the end of the video, but Division 3 is where we're at. We've had no trouble progressing through divisions. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I was definitely not happy about the Elgato situation, and it threw me off. My swag, it just wasn't quite right, and I didn't upload for a minute. Remember in the comments to put what squad you want to see me use. I'm using all user submitted squads. We're getting that coin reward boost. That's what I'm talking about. Level 12. Just hit it. We're 52-4-1. Not too bad on the record. That will work. But I wanted to keep you guys a little more informed. And I was wondering if you wanted to see more goalkeeper highlights. My opponents, they sometimes make good opportunities, and I don't show everything. I want to make sure I keep the video down to a certain length and try to include the best action. And there's that reverse feint that I was talking about. I don't think we'll ever see the body feint of the old, if you were wondering. Beautiful segment there with the build-up as well. You guys know I'm a FIFA realist, a diehard. I support the FIFA player that's all about the gameplay. I want to have entertainment value in terms of how I speak and what I showcase, the reactions to go with that gameplay. Don't get me wrong, but I am one of those guys that puts in hours on hours on hours playing FIFA and really putting everything together where I think I have a good product. You can enjoy the gameplay, you can enjoy what we're talking about. You know I got the knowledge, I'm credible. As we're 1-0, but we're looking kind of dominant. 6 shots, 6 on target. What's happening in the second half? We're going to talk about the squad at the end of the video as well. It's definitely an interesting team. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying it's amazing or it's outstanding or it's really awesome or any of these types of superlatives, but it's interesting as Willian comes off the bench, makes his mark. You saw Martins is in the game as well. I wasn't flowing that well. I had to make changes. Here's that boy Martins. The key to timing. And that's something I can't stress enough. Whether you're in real life, where timing is everything, you're in FIFA, timing those runs, understanding the through passes. It's a beautiful thing when it all comes together. And Obafemi Martins, I'm going to miss you. I think he went to China. We don't have a China league. Ooh! Hit him with the 1-2. And there's that near post, the greatest post. As long as you can hit it on that near post, you give yourself a chance to score goals. And if you can get it in the top of the net, life is going to be good. The FIFA gods are going to reward you. We got a 4-0 victory. We're looking good in this episode, especially since this team isn't special. It is not. So we are 43-4-1 in divisions. We played a couple drafts, I believe, on this count. Still averaging 3 goals for, less than 1 in terms of conceding. That's what I like to see. That's what you need to have happen. And we've started out Division 3 the right way. We're looking towards promotion. Bigger and better things. And I'm going to pull up the squad here. There's not a lot that I could say positive about this team. I do like Balassi. I thought both team of the season players, they were average at best. And that's why I wasn't drawn to their cards when they dropped, and I'm not going to give a high recommendation. I'd give them both about a 7 out of 10, which is nothing special for 20,000 coins with all the overpowered players, and even with inflation you can still make a lot of magic happen for 20k a piece, and that's about what they cost. Muslera was surprisingly stellar. I'm not going to say he's ever been bad for me this year, but I've had better experiences with different goalkeepers. The defensive line, I like their shape. It worked. The midfield, it was okay. Kind of awkward between the three of them, but it wasn't bad. It was okay. And then the front three was probably the most promising portion of the squad, but this team only gets about a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. If I was in Division 1, I believe I would have struggled, but in D3, I was able to make it happen. We cakewalked through, but I have a lot more content coming your way. Hit him with the outro, Mike. Thanks again for watching. Remember, if you want to see more Road to Glory, drop a thumbs up and get in the comments down below. What squad should I use? Anything under 100k? 100k? But I have a lot more content coming for you ASAP. The social icons are up above. Get linked up. Stay in touch. We've got money content flying up this week. Peace.